Good day, everyone. My name is Jormark Malabag, and I'm here to present the IBM Promote Social Responsibility Goals. So, first, let's have a brief history of IBM. So, in its early years, IBM was widely associated with the punch card, invented by Herman Hellerith. Hellerith was part of the computing, tabulating, recording company when, in 1914, Thomas J. Watson joined the company as a general manager. The CTR company itself had been formed from three companies that sold grocery store scales, time recording devices, and tabulators. Over the next few decades, Watson built the business machine company of the future, known as International Business Machines or IBM. Their first large contract was to provide tabulating equipment for the tabulation and analysis of the 1890 US Census. The company grew quickly and in the early 1920s, the name was changed to IBM. IBM was the world leader in providing computer system for both business and scientific applications. When, in 1964, they revolutionized the industry by bringing out the first comprehensive family of computers, known as the System 360. It caused many of their competitors to either merge or to go bankrupt, leaving IBM in an even more dominant position. The reconstructing program under IBM CEO and Chairman John Akers hit the wall. However, the company announced a 5 billion loss for calendar 1992. The loss was attributed in part to the reconstructing initiative costs, which included early retirements and the shuttering of production lines. The advent of smaller computers and IBM's failure to compete effectively in the field initially caused some financial problems, but IBM remains a major force in the industry. So now let's have an introduction to CSR or corporate social responsibility. As I've mentioned earlier, IBM, or also known as the International Business Machines, ranks among the world's largest information technology companies, providing a wide spectrum of hardware, software, and services offerings in different countries such as United States, India, and in our country, which is the Philippines. So let's define corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility means that a business should operate in a manner that will benefit its stakeholders and prevent any harm to the environment and to any person. So here are the goals that is needed to push when the IBM should promote their corporate social responsibility. So first, IBM might employ its expertise to develop new computer-based educational methods and content aimed specifically at adult learning needs. Second, in terms of implementing an approach to meeting societal responsibilities that will increase IBM social responsiveness, management should try to view the company as having both societal and economic goals regarding the planning of these activities to meet these goals. Management should also determine how IBM will achieve its objective. Third, management also must be able to turn IBM's social responsibility policies into action like making laptops affordable to school children, thereby facilitating the company's role in promoting education. Fourth and lastly, management should make sure everyone at IBM is committed to meeting these social responsibility goals and that management is allocating funds to accomplish this and implementing these actions. So these are the questions in the article. So their first question is, do you believe that IBM is responsible for promoting adult education in the communities where it operates? Is specify. So to answer this, yes, I believe that IBM is responsible for promoting adult education in the communities where it operates. Because first, the purpose of corporate social responsibility is to give back to the community, where take part in philanthropic causes and provide positive societal value. This is also under one of the important types or corporate social responsibility which is mentioned in the article, which is philanthropic responsibility that aims to be charitable, especially in the community where it is operating. Businesses are increasingly turning to CSR to make a difference and build a positive brand around their company. According to Richardson Koch 2019 CSR programs provide an opportunity for corporations and companies to positively engage with communities across all levels of society. This means that a careful consideration of human rights, the community, and the environment and society in which it operates. In line with this, CSR not only benefits communities, it also provides businesses with new and varied opportunities and can be often mutual benefit for both businesses and the community. For second question, if IBM is responsible, under what circumstances will the company be reasonably quick to commit to this? So I believe they are responsible and they will commit to this quickly because it can help them. As I mentioned earlier, they will also commit to this because it is under philanthropic responsibility which aims to help the community where it is operating. With that being said, a socially responsible company can bolster a company and public image. It can also build its brand and have their brand awareness. So let's have the effects of how the companies will commit to this quickly. So in terms of companies and public image, it creates a positive image in the mind of the consumer, wherein this is crucial because as consumer assess your public image when deciding whether to buy from your company, and if it shows that you're a brand committed to helping others, then definitely you'll appear much more favorable to consumer. In terms of brand and brand awareness, if the company is committed to ethical practices, this news will spread. And with that, more people will therefore hear about your brand, which creates an increased brand awareness and brand sales. In addition, the company also has an advantage over competitors. By embracing CSR, you can stand out from competitors in your industry. You establish yourself as a company committed to going one step further by considering social and environmental factors. So for the third and last question, in case will it in which case will it be reasonably hard for IBM to commit to living up to it, assuming that IBM is responsible? So, a businesses should be more profitable in the long run. They can be profitable in the long run if they invest in social responsibility. Since it is in the long run, excuse me, it will be hard for IBM to maintain, to sustain, and to develop its software. So these are the challenges or hindrances that the IBM need to face because they need to have a continuous improvement to their software to be competitive. In addition, since they have good, however, rather, they have good social responsibility, a lot of investors will invest in their company. And with that, they will be under pressure from investors as they will demand for transparency and disclosure. Stakeholders of all kinds, from consumer to suppliers to team members, investors, and local community organizations are increasingly demanding greater transparency and accountability from companies with whom they do business. Businesses need business Businesses need business practices that prioritize effective ways to collect, organize, analyze, and manage their data for clear, accurate, and complete reporting of financial and business activities. As Holmes 2016 stated, 83% of professional investors are more inclined to invest in stock of a company well known for its social responsibility, in viewing such initiatives as an indicator of greater transparency and honesty in operations and financial reporting, resulting in lower risk.